To Anne. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. And how
Okay.
about you?
I'm good too, thank you. Yeah.
I heard that now in Philippines is having a storm, a big storm.
Yeah, actually, but it's not yet reached here in the Philippine area of responsibility. So
Yeah,
we need to wait for that. Okay. This time
yeah,
it's going to be very hot. Okay. So no rain. Okay.
no rain.
And
Yeah,
no wind. Okay. So it's going to be calm, but we don't know when it will going
yeah,
to happen, whether it's going to happen here, okay, or it's going to go out in the area of responsibility, right? So
yeah.
hopefully it will not going to come, it will not going to reach Philippines, right?
Yes, I hope
Yeah,
so.
yeah, because we had already two storms,
Yeah,
okay, a month ago. So that was
yeah,
August. Actually, during the month of August, we do have two storms that
yeah,
struck here in the Philippines. And
yeah.
yeah, so that would
Too
be it.
much storm in Philippines.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually, we are expecting in a year, we're expecting 20 to
yeah,
22 storms in a year. Remember that, huh? Okay, so we had, I guess, how many typhoons? It's just only 5 or 6. So we
yeah.
are still waiting for more. Okay, so that
Yes,
would be it. And okay, anyway, so let's go back with our lesson now. So let me share the presentation to you for a while.
yeah.
Okay, just for a while. Okay, I hope you can see it, Anne. Can you see it?
Yes, I can see you.
Yeah, okay. So last time, we had able to discuss all about giving descriptions, right? So describing things. So in describing things, so what are the things that we should have to understand? And in describing something, so what are the things that we need to consider in describing something?
Uh, um, we use the adjective to describe something. We describe about the color,
Yeah,
um, the shape,
the shape,
the
yes, the
size,
size,
the
yes,
material.
the material, the age, the origin. Okay, so um, actually, why do we need to study adjectives? Okay, because adjectives helps us in describing things. So if ever that someone stole our possessions, okay, or our things, so we can be able to describe when we are going to report that one to the police, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so that's why it's very important that we should have to understand the order of adjectives, right? So what are the usual order of adjectives? Okay, actually, it's going to be ordered like this, okay? So first, we need to consider the
opinion.
opinion, right? So when we are talking about opinion, that means what? Let's say for example, okay, in letter A.
Yeah,
So the correct one is I lost a lovely blue Italian silk scarf yesterday. Okay? So where is the opinion in here? Do you have an opinion? Okay, actually,
yes, lovely.
okay, let's try, huh? I hope you can see this one, Anne. Can you see this presentation?
Yes, I can see.
Yes. Okay. Now, the order of adjectives can be like this. So it can be the first one. It can be determiner, but sometimes we cannot see determiners in a sentence, right? We
Yeah,
cannot say an a, an, the, both, either, some, many, my, your, our, etc. Okay. Okay. So we
yeah,
cannot we cannot see them. but there would be sentences that it has a determiner. So after the determiner would be an opinion. So how do you see things? Okay, like for example, the word lovely. So we use the word lovely. So lovely is an opinion,
Yeah.
right? Okay, aside from that, we can also say that it's going to be lovely. The opposite of lovely is going to be ugly, right?
Yeah.
So, meaning whether it's the opposite one, okay, or the positive one, it's going to be an opinion because that's how you see it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Aside from that, we can also say that it's going to be it's going to be something like old, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so that's how you were going to see it, okay? Or no, old is at the age,
A.
okay?
Yeah.
But when we say lovely, beautiful, right? So
Yes.
beautiful, handsome, okay?
Yes.
If you're talking about a boy, so we don't of course describe a boy as beautiful, right? So of
Yeah.
course we have to describe that as handsome if that boy is handsome, right? Aside
Yes.
from that, we can also say that that boy is amazing or that girl is amazing. So that's also an opinion, okay?
Oh,
And then after that, it's going to be the size, right? So what
yeah.
are those? It can be huge, it can be big, large, tiny, enormous, little, tall, long, gigantic, and many others. Okay? So
Yeah.
in our sentence in here, okay, do we have a size?
Yeah.
Do we
Oh.
have a size in here? We don't
It.
have, right?
Yes. No.
Yeah, so in our example in here, we don't have a size, okay?
Yes.
But it directly go to shape, right? Now, how are we going to make like, for example, I lost a lovely,
Uh.
okay,
Uh.
we can also add there, right? Like, for example, I lost a lovely big, okay, we
Big.
can also use that, right? It's going to be big, okay,
Oh.
old,
Oh.
blue, right? Old, blue, Italian silk scarf yesterday,
Yeah.
right? So if we are going to add this one, like for example, I lost a lovely big old blue Italian silk scarf yesterday. So we have now a complete order, right? So
Yeah.
again, it's opinion, the size, which is big, the age, which is old, and the color, okay?
Yeah.
But we can also put in here, right? We can also say round, right? The shape.
Yeah.
Oh, do we have a round scarf? We don't have, right? So
Yeah.
we can say
Red.
um, it's going to be long, right? It's going to be
Yeah.
long. So the size of that is I shape. Okay, the shape is, let's say, what are the shapes of scarves?
I think square or
Square. Okay.
triangle.
Yeah. But of course we don't have a triangle shaped scarf, right? We
Yeah.
don't have a rectangle square a scarf, okay? So we can also say it's a square. So I lost a lovely big old square blue Italian silk, yes, a scarf yesterday. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's already complete. So big is the size, age is the old, shape is the square, the color is blue, and the origin of this is from Italy, right? Because it's Italian, so that's the origin. And then the material is going to be silk, right?
Yeah.
And what is that thing? It's going to be the scarf. So that is how we are going to order, okay, adjectives. So again, it must be in this particular order, because if we will not going to use this order, let's say for example, I lost, okay, a blue lovely Italian silk. Look at this one, huh? When we hear that one, something it's going to be correct, right? I lost a blue lovely Italian, okay, silk scarf. Okay, look at this one on. I lost a blue lovely Italian silk scarf yesterday. Now, if we try to look at this one, do you think the order of the adjective is correct?
Yes. And follow this order, it is not correct.
Yes, but again, when we hear this one, something like it's correct, right? And a lot of people use the wrong order of the adjective.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, because look at this one. Even the computer do not correct this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the computer also accepts this particular order. But again, if we try to go back to the proper or the correct order, so this order of the adjective is not correct. Why? Because the color comes first before the opinion, right?
Yeah.
Because this one is the color and this one is the opinion. So what must be the correct order? So it should be opinion first, then followed by the color, right? And followed
Yeah.
by the origin and followed by the material. Got it,
Yeah.
Anne? Okay. So when we try to hear that, it's something like it's correct, right? And even the
Yeah.
computer do not mark that one as wrong. Okay? So what
Yeah.
should be the proper order, Anne? So I
I lost
lost
a lovely blue Italian silk scarf.
yesterday. Yes, very good. Okay? So it must be this one. Okay? A lovely, okay, blue Italian silk scarf. Okay? Next, letter B on. So,
Someone's stolen
stolen
my
my
new black
mhm,
denim jacket.
denim. Okay, denim
Denim jacket.
jacket. Okay? So,
Yes. New
what's
black
so
denim.
someone stolen my
New
new
black
black
denim jacket.
denim jacket. Correct. Okay. So it's going to be something like, okay, just for a moment. Okay. So it's going to be someone stolen my new black denim jacket. Okay. What do you think would be the order? Why is it you come up with this particular answer on?
Yeah.
Because,
The new opinion.
okay, it's an
Yeah.
opinion and then
Next,
followed
black
by
colors.
the color. That's correct. Then
Yes.
followed
And
by,
denim is material.
that's correct. Okay, so denim is a material. Okay, that's correct. Very good. Next, letter C on.
Um, my wonderful pink diamond bracelet is missing.
Okay, so my, okay, wonderful, okay, wonderful
Pink
pink diamond, okay, bracelet is missing.
missing.
Okay, so what would be the order, and
Yes, the first wonderful is opinion,
opinion
uh,
followed by
followed
a
by
color
color
and
and
followed by,
material.
okay, diamond is
Material.
the material. Okay, that's correct. Good. Next, letter D, and
Uh, is a large
okay,
um, rectangular
ma-
mahogany desk.
mahogany. Okay, you know it's a
Mahogany.
mahogany.
Yeah, I don't know what is this.
Oh, mahogany is a kind of tree. Okay, it's going to be a
Tree.
tree.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's going to be a tree, and then that particular tree can be used into a beautiful desks.
yeah,
Okay, so it's going to be a what is one? A a type of a tree. In the
yeah.
Philippines, we call that one as mahogany. Okay, so
Mahogany.
it's a large rectangular, okay, mahogany desk. Okay, now what would be the order on?
That's the last is opinion,
Okay,
followed by uh, the chef.
yes, the shape which is rectangular,
That's
and then
one
followed by
material.
the material.
Mahogany.
Yes, okay, very good. Next, letter E, on.
Someone's taken my my tone my tone friend Kriston.
Yes, okay. So someone's taken my, okay, tall. So
Tone
tall is
is a
an opinion.
yes
Okay, and then after
French
that,
is origin
yes. So
and
French is the origin. Okay, because this is comes from the comes from France, right?
yes
And then crystal is the material. Okay? Oh,
yes.
let's try to read them correctly, Anne. Okay? Letter A, would you kindly let's repeat after me, Anne. I lost a lovely blue Italian silk scarf yesterday.
I lost a lovely blue Italian silk scarf yesterday.
Very good. Someone stolen my new black denim jacket.
Someone's stolen my new black denim jacket.
Very good. My wonderful pink diamond bracelet is missing.
My wonderful pink diamond bracelet is missing.
Okay, correct. It's a large rectangular mahogany desk.
It's a large rectangular mahogany desk.
Very good. Someone's taken my tall French crystal vase.
Someone's taken my tall French crystal vase.
Very good. Okay. So moving
Uh,
on
uh,
to, yes.
Sorry, I have a question. I think I know this order is important in English. Um, I think it's important in writing, but
Yes.
in speaking, the do the 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 pupil speak English. They
Follow.
they follow this
Yes.
order
Yes,
Yeah.
so it should be an, okay? So it's not just only in writing, but it should also follow in speaking, okay? But actually, it's we cannot actually put in speaking and writing all of this order because look at this one, right? Look at this one. Not all has been there, but for as long as you have to use the proper order. Not just only in writing, but it should be in speaking.
if
Okay?
if I forgot the order when I speaking, is there any matter?
It matters if someone notice you. If you are spoken to an speaker person, so it matters, okay?
Yeah.
But if you are spoken to a person that doesn't know the rules, of
Yeah.
course that person will not going to recognize your fault.
Yeah.
Okay? That's why this is very important in preparation if you are speaking to a foreigner, especially American, okay,
Yeah.
especially those who are English speaker persons, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I learn I I will teach this order when I was school.
Yes.
Maybe in 3 or 4 times, but I
You forgot.
cannot. Yes, I cannot.
Memorize,
Yeah,
okay? Yeah.
I
Actually,
think I have to learn by heart the one sentence. Example: I lost a lovely big old square blue Italian shoe scarf. Yes, I think I.
okay. This is what you're going to understand only, Anne. Osascom.
Oh, succumb. Yeah.
Yes, remember that one, huh? Osascom.
Yeah.
Osascom means opinion, size, age,
Mm,
shape, color, origin, material. And
yeah.
it's easy for you to memorize. Osascom. Just remember that, okay?
Yeah.
Osascom.
Succumb.
Okay? So
Yeah.
Osascom means the origin, the size, the age, the shape, the color, the opinion rather. Then the last O would be origin and material. Okay? So
Yes.
Osascom.
Yeah. Very helpful.
Yeah, okay? Huh? Now, actually we cannot put them together in just one, okay? In a one sentence because it's hard
Yeah.
for us to do that, right?
Yeah.
Just like what we did just a while ago, right? We put them together. So sometimes it's not suit it not suit to our sentence like just like a
Yeah.
square because a scarf. Oh, of course, scarves has square shapes, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so sometimes it's not suited or it's not suit. Okay, not suit with that particular sentence. Okay, but the most important thing is you know what's the order. Let's say, for example, um, let's say I bought a new, okay, red. Okay, I bought a new red uh, car yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, look at this one. I bought a new red car yesterday. Do you think that would be correct? The order of that is correct?
I think it may be correct.
Why is it correct?
I think new, uh, new maybe opinion, but
Yes,
also
definitely.
the A.
Yes. So there's okay in this particular sentence, and we had now the so-called determiner, okay, which is the A. So that's
Yeah.
the proper order, right? So determiner, then after the determiner is the opinion. So do you think new is an opinion?
Yeah. New, yeah,
Uh-huh.
opinion.
It's an opinion. Are you sure it's
Huh?
an opinion?
I think
It's the age. Okay? It's the
something is
age.
a opinion, but
Okay, now look at this one. A, it's an opinion, is a determiner followed by the
a
age and followed by the color, which is also correct, right?
yeah.
That's also correct. So the order of this sentence is correct unless you were going to say, I bought, I bought a red new car yesterday. Look at this one.
Is a incorrect?
Mm. Yes, the second one is incorrect. Okay. Why it makes the second one incorrect? Because you interchange the new, which is the age, and then the red, which is the color. Okay.
Yeah.
But again, many people that uh, sometimes interchange that order. Okay? Because when we
Yeah.
say, I bought a red new car yesterday, right? So I thought it's correct, right? Because you hear that when you say them, something like it's correct,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's correct. But again, when you look at the context of this sentence, the order is not. So therefore, it's going to be wrong.
Yeah.
Even in describing your patients. So
Yeah.
how are we going to describe a patient's, let's say for example, condition? It's very important, Anne, right? So how
Yes.
are we going to describe patient's condition? Let's say for example, when we
Uh,
say she has
uh,
she
terrible.
has terrible, okay. Of
Terrible.
course, when we are talking about the patient, we will not going to say the shape of that patient. We will not going to include that anymore. She has a terrible, um, big, big body.
Big body.
We can use
Yeah.
that, right? Okay. So maybe she has a terrible,
Uh, red.
okay, red
Uh, red.
eyes.
Skin. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Or skin, right? Uh, so you are now, or you were able to describe the condition of the skin of your patient, right? So I examined my patient yesterday and I saw a terrible red skin, right? Or let's say, for example, a the patient's let's say, for example, relative asks you, "Oh, doc, you were able to examine my let's say, for example, my mother yesterday, and what were you found?"
Yeah.
So you are going to report that, I examined your mother yesterday and I found out a terrible red skin all
Yeah.
over, okay, his or her body, right? So
Yeah.
that means all over her body has maybe we can also say red spots,
Red
okay?
spot.
Or
Yeah.
yes, spots on her skin, right? So we can
Yes.
also say that, right? So she has a terrible red spots on her skin, right? And
Yeah.
okay, now, do you think this is correct?
I think
No.
it's correct.
Yes. Why? Because terrible is
Opinion
opinion. Red
followed
is a
by
color.
the color red.
Spots is the
But now,
of course, we cannot say it's a material, huh? Because spots, we cannot say it's so origin. So spots is origin, right? Because you can see there on her skin,
Yes.
right? So because that spots can be an origin or a cause of an allergy, diba? Right, Anne? Right? So we can
Yes.
say that spots considered to be origin. Okay?
Yes.
So this one is correct. Okay, what else? Let's say, for example, the
Um,
relative of your patient
she
came.
has a um uh,
I
a big
examine. Okay, I examine your your father yesterday. Yes, today, and found out that, okay, what would
uh,
be that one? And let's say, for example, we have to think, right? Okay, wait for a while. I have to. Okay. So I examined your father yesterday and found out that he has
uh,
determiner. So we put which is determiner, right? That's correct. So
an
he has a,
ugly
okay, an ugly. Okay, so it's also an determiner. So an ugly,
ugly big um big um
an ugly pig.
bit um
Okay, let's say, for example,
laser one
okay, an ugly
laser
big.
one or cast or laser
Okay, yes, an ugly big cuts
cut
on
on
his.
his face
Okay, so this one is have, right? Because
on
it's
his
many,
head.
okay? Wait, so that's going to be have. Um, that he has, no, because we use he, that's why it's
Yes,
has. Okay, so he has an ugly big cat because it's just only one cat, right?
yes.
Okay, so this is going to be, okay, has. So has an ugly big cat on his,
His
or let's say,
head
for example, on his
or head.
eyebrows,
Yes, eyebrow.
right? Eyebrows. Or eyebrow. So one part of his eyebrow. Okay? So this is correct, right? Because when you say ugly, that is
Opinion.
opinion. When you say big,
It is shy.
okay, it's the size. Okay, and then after that, of
Cut is
course, cut.
origin. Origin.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be an origin of something on your eyebrow, right? So
Yeah.
that's correct, right? And so you can now be able to tell, you can be able to also to put that on your medical record, right? Right?
Yeah.
So you can be able to say, oh, I examined this patient yesterday and I found out that he has an ugly big cat on his eyebrow. Very good. So that would be a very good report, right? So
Yeah.
you were able to identify the marks, right?
Yeah.
There's a cut on his eyebrow. Sometimes you can also put in here ugly big cut on his, okay, specific part of the eyebrow. Let's say left,
Left eyebrow.
his left eyebrow, right? Okay, so it's going to be like that, Anne. Okay, or let's say, for example, since you are And ophthalmology, so it's going to be the eyes, right? So you can say that, okay, I saw the patient, okay, okay, with with a big, okay, big black um black spots, okay, on his big black spots. Let's try, huh? Let's try if that would the order of that is correct. So I saw the patient with the big black spots all over, okay, all over his right eye. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
So that's going to be it's going to be like that, right? Now, so do you think this is correct? It's guess only spot. I sorry. What happened?
Yeah.
Oh
It's
my
the.
God. I did
Oh
say.
yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be only spot. Okay? So I
Yeah.
saw the patient with a big black spot all over his right eye, right?
Is it correct?
This is correct. Why this
Yeah.
is correct? Okay,
Because
we had determiner the
the
and after
terminal earth
determiner is,
size
okay, so big
size
is the size. And then
less
color,
color
yes. And then the origin
or
is the
orange
spot.
spot. Yes.
Right? Okay, so that's correct. So I saw the patient with a big black spot all over his right eye. Okay, or it's when we are talking about big black spot, that means something happened on his right eye, right? And
Yeah.
okay, or we can also say red. Okay, not just because when we are talking about black, that means maybe it's going to be uh, the patient may be saw a doctor for a longer period of time. Let's say, for example, for a month. That's why the blood already becomes black, right? And
Blood. Yes.
yes, because let's say for example, if you have a black eye, okay, or someone punch you and cause you a black eye, if you will not going to put something on that, and after 3 days, so that black eye becomes black. That's why
It
it's
turned
called
black.
black
Yes.
eye, right? And
Yes.
okay, so that would also be correct. Okay, or what else, Anne?
That's it. Mm, I I I found out that
Okay,
you have.
or maybe we can say I recommend.
I
Yes,
recommend.
because you can also recommend as a doctor, right? I recommend I recommended my patient, okay, to, so what do you recommend to your patient? So
To
I recommended my patient to,
uh
okay, let's say to see or to seek,
to
okay,
uh a
to seek a, yes, to seek a,
um a new a
okay, let's say for
large
example, I recommended to my patient to seek a,
um
um,
a large um
let's say for example, to seek a, let's say, to seek or to have a laboratory, something like that, right? So I recommended to my patient to, um, to conduct, okay, or to what is one, to us, no, not to us, but to undergo, right? To
Yeah.
undergo a,
Uh,
okay, we have to look, we have to find for an opinion. So I recommended to my patient to undergo okay, a
a
series,
series,
okay, a series of
a series
tests.
of
Yes, right? A series of what kind of tests? So we have to, a series of, um, a series of, what kind of test is that? Let's say, for example, a series of uh, laboratory, laboratory tests, right? And
yeah,
okay, a series of laboratory
laboratory
tests.
test.
Okay, tests. Okay.
Yes,
Yes. Okay. So I recommended to my patient to undergo a series of laboratory tests. Now, look at this one. We had only one adjective, right? Okay. And that is series. So series is an opinion, right? And
yes,
okay. So this is correct. So you can also use this one. Let's say, for example, if you recommend that patient of yours, okay, because you wanted to see the result, so you can recommend to that person or patient to undergo a series of laboratory tests, right?
yes,
Okay, for you to understand the condition of that particular portion or a problem of that patient. Okay, and before you will going to what is one? You will going to prescribe a medicine for that, right?
yes.
Yes. Okay. What else aside from that? So these are all medical what is one terms, right? That you can be able to use as a doctor on. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, what else aside from that?
Um,
Okay.
to
Let's.
describe the trust.
Yes. Okay. So
Uh,
more description of the condition of your patient.
your patient.
Yeah.
Um, I uh, I found out
Okay. I saw the
my
patient.
patient. I saw the patient has
I saw the patient. Okay. The patient. Okay. With, let's say,
with
for example, I saw the patient with
with
a,
a medium
okay, medium,
medium
with a medium
size medium
scars. Or let's say, for example, I saw the patient with a, let's say, for example, dipped, okay, dip wound, right?
uh
Okay,
deep
dipped. And what kind of wound aside from dip? So dipped,
deep uh
big,
um,
round,
round.
round. Yeah, it's going to be sometimes that wound is round, right? And so we can
Yes.
say that, okay, I saw the patient with a deep, big, round wound on
He check
his cheek.
checks
Is it
check.
cheek? On his chest. Oh, is that what you're saying, Anne? On his chest. Oh, so maybe that one is uh the patient has been stabbed, right? The patient has
Yeah.
been stabbed, and then you saw Deep. Okay, so that would be a dip. So dip is, what is dip?
Deep. The
It's going to be the
opinion.
opinion, right? And big is,
Size.
okay, big is the size. And then round is
Round is shape.
the shape, okay? And wound
And
is the origin,
origin. Yeah.
right? Oh, very good. See? So you can be able to give a description to your patient now on. So if you
Yeah.
happen to see your patient with a deep, big, round wound on his chest, okay? So that
Yeah.
means that that's maybe a cause of a serious stab. Okay, it's a stabbing incident. So someone stabbed the person, and then there's a knife on his chest still.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you cannot, when someone stab you, actually you can take out that knife right away without an operation, right?
Yeah.
And because it will going to what? It will going to, if you're going to, what's one? All of your blood, okay, will going to come out if you were going to take that away from your body, right? That's
Yes.
why it should be, it should need a
Operation.
professional, an operation, okay?
Yeah.
That's why when actually when I was in the hospital and I saw a lot of that particular incident that because my room is near the ICU. Yeah, yeah, in the ICU. When you say ICU, intensive care unit, right? So and that ICU is near the emergency. Okay,
Yeah.
so all of the patients are coming, and there was once that I saw a stabbing incident, and I saw a person stab at the back. Okay. So
Yeah.
I saw a knife. Okay, I saw a knife at his back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
So
scared.
that's it. It's very scary actually, okay? Yeah, okay. So see, so that is how you are going to describe your patient's condition. And there's a lot more, okay? There's a lot more. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have any questions with this, Anne?
Yes. No
Or
more.
you have to use this, huh? You have to apply this one to your patients, huh? Okay?
Yes. I will. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, moving on. So, listening, calling the emergency services. Oh, look at this, right? So, it's going to be very timely also, right? Emergency services. Okay. So, Hassan from Syria works in the north of England. Oh, look at this, Anne. So, there is an incident happen,
Yeah.
right? Okay. He is on his way home when he sees a traffic accident. He calls 999 to tell the emergency services. Listen and take the picture that best describes the scene. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's try to listen, huh? Okay, just for a while. Okay. Oh, in your country, is it also 999?
No. In Vietnam, the
Yes.
telephone number
Yeah,
is 115.
emergency 115.
Yeah. And how about in
Here in the
Philippines?
Philippines is 911.
911. Yes.
911. Yeah.
It sound like police in America.
Yeah. 911. Okay, so it's an
Yeah.
emergency number, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so that would be 19. Okay, let's try to listen.
Recording 19.
Emergency. Which service do you require?
Ambulance, I think. There's been an accident.
Go ahead, caller. You're through to the ambulance service. Where do you need the ambulance to come to?
I'm not sure. There's a park. Hang on. There's a sign near the gate. I'm at Green Park.
What's happened?
There's been a traffic accident. A car has hit a cyclist, and he's on the ground.
How many people are hurt?
Well, the car driver is standing by the car. He's holding his head. I can see some blood, and the cyclist is on the ground next to me. There's no blood, but he isn't moving. There's nobody else here. I didn't know what to do.
Okay, stay on the line. An ambulance is already on its way. Now, I want you to...
Okay, so which do you think would be the correct picture that this particular witness, Hassan, okay, is referring to? Is it
I
A, B,
think
or C?
I think bit to C.
Yes, definitely. So this one is letter C. Why why is it you said it's letter C? And
Because I heard the victim is beside the corner
yes,
and the victim has
is lying.
no blood, and
Okay.
he lie and no move.
Yeah.
He
So
didn't move.
yes. Okay. So no movement, but he's just only lying on the ground. And
Ground.
then the driver is
And
holding
the,
his head with the blood, right?
oh yes,
Okay. So there's a blood. So that means maybe the driver also, okay, has a what is one? Has also
that's the one.
yeah,
That's
has also a wound on his head. That's why he's holding it with the blood on his hand. Okay. And look at the victim. So the victim is still lying on the floor. Okay. And it doesn't move. Okay. So that would be letter A. Letter C rather. Okay. And
yes.
okay. Now, can you remember the order the operators asked these questions? Number each question, 1, 2, 4. Then listen again and check. Okay, so number 1 is definitely which service do you require, right?
Yeah.
The second one, what do you think?
I think next is what happened.
Okay, and then after that,
How many people are hurt?
okay, and then
And the
after
last,
that,
where do you need to the ambulance to come to?
okay. Now, let's try to listen again and write the answer to its question. Okay, let's try to listen, huh?
Yes.
Recording 19.
Emergency. Which service do you require?
Ambulance, I think. There's been an accident.
Go ahead, caller. You're through to the ambulance service. Where do you need the ambulance to come to?
Okay, so the second one is
Is the where do you need
yes. Okay,
the
so
ambulance to
where
come
do you need okay the ambulance
to?
okay to come to? Okay, so that would be the second one. Okay, so we have to put that one on the second one. Okay, next. So this is the second one. Okay, next, let's continue.
I'm not sure. There's a park. Hang on. There's a sign near the gate. I'm at Green Park.
What's happened?
There's been a traffic accident. A car has hit a cyclist, and he's on the ground.
How many people are hurt?
Well, the car driver is standing by the car. He's holding his head. I can see some blood, and the cyclist is on the ground next to me. There's no blood, but he isn't moving. There's nobody else here. I didn't know what to do.
Okay, stay on the line. An ambulance is already on its way. Now, I want you to...
Okay, okay, let's try to correct this one. So first again, this one is the first one.
Which service?
Okay, and then the
Yeah.
second one is which, okay, service do you require?
Which service do
Do
you
you require?
Be the first.
Okay. Yes, so that's the second one, right?
Oh, it is the first one.
The first one, sorry. Okay. Okay, so we have to exchange them. So which service do you require? And then after that, where do you need the ambulance to? Ambulance to come to. And then the third one,
What happened?
okay, so what happened? Okay, what happened? And then the last one, how many people?
Are hurt?
Yes, so how many people are hurt? Okay, so this is now the order. Okay, the order. If you were going to ask for help, so this is best. Okay, let's say,
Yeah.
for example, so which service do you require? Of course, you were going to say, what are you going to say?
The ambulance.
Ambulance, right? So which service do you require? An ambulance. Okay, so that is what you're going to say. And then where do you need the ambulance to come to? Then your answer should be
Um, the Green Park.
Green Park. Very good. What happened to? So you need to describe what happened. So you're going to say, there's been a traffic
A traffic accident.
A car has hit
Or
a
bike.
cyclist. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so the answer for number 3 would be what happened. So you were going to identify, you were going to tell them what happened. So you were going to answer, there's there's been a traffic accident. Okay, traffic accident. A car, has hit
a
cyclists. Okay, so
cyclist.
that is how you're going to answer, because this is how you are going to describe the incident, right? And then how many people are hurt? So you were going to say,
There are 2 people.
yes. So number 4 answer is there. Okay. Okay, there are 2. So there were 2. Okay. There were 2. So who are those? The car driver. Okay.
The car drivers.
And the cyclists. And the cyclists. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be it, right? Okay, now let's try to practice this one, Anne, okay?
Yes.
Supposing you are going to you are going to ask for help, okay?
Yes.
Okay. So what are you going to say? You're going to report, right?
Hello.
Hi. Hello. How can I help you?
It is emergency service.
Oh, okay. So which service do you require?
An ambulance.
An ambulance. Okay. Now, where do you need the ambulance to come to?
Near the gate of the Green Park.
Okay. Oh, what happened?
There has been a traffic accident. A car has hit a cyclist.
Oh, how many people are hurt?
There are 2 people are hurt. The car driver and the cyclist.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. So the ambulance is now going in that particular place. So you just have to wait for that. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. So that is how you are going to report an incident, Anne.
Yeah.
Okay? So tomorrow we will be going to continue. But before that, US is 911 too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so we have the same.
The same.
Okay, yeah, we have the same number. So different countries have different numbers for the emergency services.
Yes.
Okay, in UK it's 999. In the US it's 911. In Australia it's 000. In New Zealand it's triple one. In
Triple one.
South Africa that would be 112. Oh,
Yes.
in Vietnam, so that would be
115.
115. Okay. In the
And
Philippines is 911.
i- is in Philippines, the phone number of emergency service is just one telephone number.
Actually, we do have a lot. Okay, we do have a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, and yeah, so we do have a lot. It depends on the city where you lived.
Yeah.
Okay, because in every city where you live, there would be that emergency number where you can contact, so that let's say for example if you're living in that particular place and there would be emergency there, so you have to contact the that particular number which is near the area. Okay,
Yeah.
because if you are going to contact, let's say, for example, from another city, of course, they cannot respond right away, right? In case of emergency. Let's say, for example, you need an ambulance. So there would be in every places, we call that one as barangay. I don't know if you hear this one, Anne. Okay. The barangay mean it's going to be a group, a community, okay? A community of people, okay, of
Barangay.
people in that particular place. So in a barangay that we are calling here in the Philippines, there would be a specific every barangays, okay, every
Yeah.
barangays, every community here in the Philippines, there would be barangay. Then after that, this barangay belongs to a city. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So in every city, there would be a lot of barangays. There would be a lot of community. Okay, in every barangays, we have this particular emergency number where we can call. Let's say, for
Oh.
example, if the accident happened in our barangay, so we have to call our barangay so that the ambulance can respond immediately because
Oh.
within the
Yeah.
area. Let's say, for example, if the accident happened in another barangay, so do not call our number which is in our barangay. So you need to call to the emergency number in that particular
Mm-hmm.
barangay.
Yes.
Okay. Or if you don't have a contact number of your barangay, you can contact the city emergency hotline. Okay. And
Yes.
then the city will going to inform you of the number. Okay.
Yes.
So that would be it, Anne. So that's the process here in the Philippines.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I guess it's already been time, Anne. So we need to continue this one tomorrow. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so
Thank
thank you so
you
much for your time. We'll see each other
the
again.
interesting lesson
Yeah,
today.
okay. Bye
Goodbye and have a good
bye.
night.
Bye. Have a good
Bye bye, teacher.
night. Bye.